Hey everybody, this is Teaser. Welcome to day 36. Today we are going to talk about how best to focus your attention. And this came to me because I've been watching American Idol and there's a really great lesson in watching that program outside of, the music and the heartfeltness of the stories and all of those things. But the point is, it's this principle of focusing on your strengths and giving it all you've got to build out your strengths. Many of us have been taught that we needed to spend time on our areas of weakness, but that is kind of a flawed strategy and it doesn't build a confidence within you. And let me explain why this is so. When you focus on your strengths, you have a natural aptitude for something. That means your natural talent is easily absorbed into what you're doing. So you love it, you have a skill for it, you want to do it more, and it's effortless. And you're probably getting kind of above average results. So on a scale of 1 to 10, you start as doing something that you love and you're already a 7. So you add some hard work and some personal development and you'll be at an excellent level in a matter of time. The problem with focusing on your weakness, as many of us have been taught, is that you start at a level 4. And even with all the struggle and the whole lot of effort that you give it, the amount of hours that you work on it, even when you get very, very good at it, you'll at best be a 7. And this is so evident when you watch American Idol. There are some people that had the coaching and they're doing it, and they come on and they do a decent job. And then there's someone that just comes up, young, don't even know what they're doing, take the mic and they just blast you into a whole nother stratosphere. Some of the greats like the Whitney Houstons, the Mariahs, these stars have all started at a level 8, and with the hard work they were just in a league of their own. They did not spend their time focusing on their weaknesses. They spent their time focusing on their strengths and discovering areas that they needed to improve to build that strength level up. They did not start from the weakness. For example, Whitney Houston did not try to go out and be a runner or professional athlete. And so many of us have fallen in this ditch in life that we get into jobs, we get into jobs, vocations, studying certain things that we have no aptitude for. We don't even like it. And so we struggle and we work hard at it, and you become more miserable and miserable and miserable. And before you know it, it robs you of other areas of your life. So your work becomes a slave. And I just got a quote in my head that if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And yet, even when you do what you love, you'll get frustrated sometimes, because that is part of the mind activity. That happens too. But when you focus on your strengths, your life is literally running on rails. And all you have to do is make sure that you are following your heart through this process, because it will teach you everything that you need to know in terms of personal development as part of the process. Sometimes when I'm watching professional athletes and I hear this story, then their story is essentially the same as anybody else. Whether you're a musician, a professional athlete, a teacher, or you've done a doctorate, anything, the process is exactly the same. Because the process teaches you the skill. And if that skill was innate, you'll excel at it. But it also teaches you about yourself. And at the end of it, you'll be proud of who you become because of this process. Doing what you love does not mean that it's still not going to be a level of work involved. It just means that it's going to be done with less resistance in your mind. And that less resistance in your mind is what frees up the space. It's what puts you in the flow of things. It's what creates the energy and the vibrancy, and it makes you literally a vortex of good things. People showing up that want to help you, people showing you up that want to teach you, people that have been in higher levels than you are attracted to you because you've become attractive to it. So today, it's time to take stock and ask yourself, am I really doing the things that I'm really good at? Or am I doing things that I'm ill-suited for? If the latter is true, then find your way to doing what you are great at. Have a fantastic day. Until I see you again. Cheers.